RMS Titanic sank on April 15, 1912, in the North Atlantic Ocean. The largest ocean liner in service at the time, Titanic was 4 days in her maiden voyage from Southampton, England, to New York City, USA, with an estimated 2,224 people on board when she struck an iceberg at 23:40 on April 14th. She sank 2 hours and 40 minutes later at 2:20 on April 15th, resulting in the deaths of more than 1,500 people, making it one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. Titanic received 6 warnings of sea ice on April 14th, but was traveling at a speed of roughly 22 knots, 41 kilometers per hour, when her lookouts sighted the iceberg. Unable to turn quickly enough, the ship suffered a glancing blow that buckled the steel plates covering her starboard side and opened 6 of her 16 compartments to the sea. Titanic had been designed to stay afloat with up to 4 of her forward compartments flooded, and the crew used distress flares and radio, wireless, messages to attract help as the passengers were put into lifeboats. In accordance with existing practice, the Titanic's lifeboat system was designed to ferry passengers to nearby rescue vessels, not to hold everyone on board simultaneously. Therefore, with the ship sinking rapidly and help still hours away, there was no safe refuge for many of the passengers and crew, as the ship was equipped with only 20 lifeboats, including 4 collapsible lifeboats. Poor preparation for and management of the evacuation meant many boats were launched before they were completely full. Titanic sank with over 1,000 passengers and crew still on board. Almost all of those who ended up in the water died within minutes due to the effects of cold shock and incapacitation. RMS Carpathia arrived about an hour and a half after the sinking and rescued all of the 710 survivors by 9:15 on April 15th. The disaster shocked the world and caused widespread outrage over the lack of lifeboats, lax regulations, and the unequal treatment of third-class passengers during the evacuation. The sinking of the Titanic is considered one of the most tragic maritime disasters in history, and its significance extends far beyond the immediate loss of life. The disaster revealed critical shortcomings in ship safety, design, and emergency preparedness, challenging the prevailing belief at the time that technological advancements had rendered ships virtually unsinkable. The Titanic, often hailed as the most advanced and luxurious vessel of its era, was unexpectedly brought down by an iceberg, exposing vulnerabilities that had been overlooked or underestimated. In response to the tragedy, international maritime organizations and governments instituted a series of safety reforms aimed at preventing similar incidents in the future. One of the most important outcomes was the adoption of the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS, in 1914, which established mandatory safety standards for ships worldwide and still governs maritime safety today. These regulations mandated sufficient lifeboat capacity for all on board, improved emergency procedures, and emphasized the importance of continuous radio communication at sea. The disaster also underscored the need for better training and coordination during emergencies, leading to more rigorous safety drills and protocols. The Titanic disaster also had a profound cultural impact, shaping public perceptions of technological progress and corporate responsibility. The widespread media coverage and memorials kept the tragedy alive in the collective memory, prompting a re-evaluation of safety priorities in maritime travel. Industry innovations followed, including stronger hull materials, better watertight compartment designs, and increased emphasis on passenger and crew safety. Overall, the sinking of the Titanic served as a stark reminder of the limits of human engineering and the importance of rigorous safety measures, leading to reforms that made sea travel significantly safer for future generations.